Hello everyone, welcome to my Click on Me First Part 2, duos. It's the extent of my French. I think that's French. Uno, deux, tres, cuatro. Just want to review a little bit on Part 1, so if you skipped it, you'll know what you're missing. I talked about using Turo 1 for Blackboard and email, how to log on. Setting up your Turo email on your iPhone or your Android phone, I believe you can do it the same way. Adding Turo to your bookmarks in your browser so you can click on it easily. My policy on getting back to you if you send me an email. Adding an avatar to your personal information. That's something that I think is very important. The announcement page in all my teaching memos, my weekly teaching memos, how I will be sending those out. Textbooks that are required for either the Science Methods course or the 640 assessment course. And my information, my email, my cell phone, how to do Zoom meeting, and texting me for an appointment. So that's what you missed if you didn't watch Part 2. Now I'm not sure if I'm going to use a table of contents here. I'm thinking it might not take as long for this, but if there is a table of contents, you will see it. It'll be right here at this point in the video. I'm going to first talk about the structure of the course. As I mentioned before, you should all start on syllabus. Start here, which is where I am having you start. So this is the 640 course I'm going to use as an example because I'm still working on the 603. This is the first semester I've taught 603. So in preceding semesters, you can see it's fall 2016. I will update this video as it requires. But right now I'm still working on 603. But if this is in the spring of 2016 or later, everything should be set up fine. So in syllabus start here, I have many things. Click on me first. I have several videos on there. So hopefully you'll be able to log on a couple of weeks ahead of time so you'll have time to watch all these. There actually are, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 5. This Click on Me First is replacing the other one because I'm updating it, and this will be replacing this one. This one will be gone. Matter of fact, I'm going to delete it right now. So this is where you will get a hang. I mean, in the first one I have links so you can skip. In this one, I don't know if I'm going to do. That's what I'm doing right now. And then there's Part 3 and then 2 discussion board videos. I'm trying to make them short, but I seem to be long-winded, so bear with me. So that's the first thing you need to do is to go on click syllabus start here. There's an academic integrity statement that everyone has to do. So if you go back into syllabus start here, you will see an academic integrity statement. Everyone has to fill that out. It is a simple, very simple thing. You click on it, then you continue, and then you read the statement, blah, 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 then click true or false. If you don't click true, you're kicked out of the course. No. I don't know what happens if you don't click true, but I would advise you to click true. So that's all there is to it. So it's a very simple thing. So I'm going to go back to syllabus start here. So I also have a course overview. I'll have that for both 603 and 602. It's really not mandatory. It's just for those of you that really want to get a big picture. So if you have the time, if you're on 2 weeks ahead of time, I'd watch that. So you really get a big picture of what the course is going to be like and what you're going to be expected to do. Now, for 640, I have this at-a-glance syllabus. Now, this is kind of neat. You could do the whole course right from here. You don't have to go into the session folders, but I would recommend not doing that. But you have links here to click on, so you can see session 1, session 2, all the sessions are here with links to all the assignments. So that's that. This is course requirements, and it'll be different for 603. Make sure you look at that. I have a grading system for in each of my classes, 603 and 640. You're going to be doing 3 writing assignments, which I call double entry journals. You'll do that for both sessions, for both courses. And you're going to be doing discussion boards. I believe I'm going to have 4 of them in each, 4 or 5 in each of the courses, 640 and 603. Now, the way I grade is that I give more weight to the later assignments. So your first double entry journal and your first discussion board will be weighted less. That makes sense, and that's a grading practice that I think all of you should adopt. Because you're just getting used to it. So by the time you do your 3rd double entry journal or your last discussion board, that is going to be weighted the heaviest, the most, because that makes sense. You'll have been getting feedback from me, and those should be of much higher quality than your beginning ones. So these are the course requirements, and these are the weightings. They may change, but this is what it is right now. Again, here I'll have the course, the dates. I thought I had them in both of these. Oh, this is last semester, that's why. I'll go in this semester, go in syllabus start here, and you'll see the dates that this first assignment, course starts September 8th. The first assignment is due the 18th. The powers that be recommended it be due on the 11th, but that's like a 4-day session, and there's no way I want you to do all the work that I have on the first session in just 4 days. So you'll get a week and 4 days to do that. So these are the due dates for the rest of the sessions. It says weeks here, but they are sessions. Here are the days you'll have off, the weeks you'll have off, and you'll see that there are gaps in certain weeks. Like from week 3 to week 4, there are, I think that's 3 weeks, the 9th to the 30th. So whatever's due on the 30th, you're gonna have a long time to do that. So that's the syllabus start here. That's the information there. The next thing I want to talk to you about is the major assignments in the discussion. In the 640 course, it's a selected response test, and in the 603 course, it's a lesson plan. Those assignments are going to be a first draft. I will give you feedback. You will have groups, just like you will in your discussion boards. Your discussion boards you'll have groups, and you'll use those same groups for your first draft. You're giving feedback to each other. You're going to get feedback from me. Then you're going to do a second draft, and you're going to have a new group, and you're going to get feedback from that group. And as far as the select response test, they will actually take your test. So that's how those assignments are going to be worked. So again, that's an assessment for learning practice that I will be mentioning throughout both courses. You'll be given exemplars, you'll be giving feedback, you'll be giving a rubric. So all those you will have many attempts at getting it right. And that's why I'm always saying that everyone should get an A+ in this course. Quizzes. There will be 5 or 6 quizzes in each of the courses, 603 and 640. You'll get 2 chances to take them. I'm working on making my courses making my quizzes have many more reasoning questions, and you'll see what those are when you encounter them, because it gives you a scenario and then asks you to choose, make an inference or compare and contrast. It's a higher order thinking question, but it's a multiple choice question, and it kind of dispels the myth that you can't ask higher order questions in a multiple choice test. So in multiple choice quizzes, you'll get 2 chances to take them, and there will be a quiz discussion board where you'll get to discuss the ones you got wrong, but you will not be allowed to give each other answers, because I will monitor that, and I will delete. If I see you giving the answers, I'll delete it, and then I'll slap you on the wrist. Don't do that again. There'll also be a summarizing assignment that you'll each get a baseline survey that you'll fill out in the beginning, and you'll do that same baseline survey at the end. It's worth 5% of your grade. The first one will be worth about 1%, and the second one will be worth 4% of your grade. So it's important that you fill those out and you'll compare. In the second one, you'll use APA format. So each course also has vocabulary in your own words, and I'll explain that when those assignment comes up. When those assignments are due in the beginning of the course, I'll also explain it to you, and I think I'll give you a vocabulary in your own words template in the first 3 or 4 sessions and handouts. So you fill it out as the course goes on, and I'll talk more about that in assignments. So that's it for Click on Me First Part 2, and I'll see you in Click on Me First Part 3.